when we click on test plan, right, it will start generating a test plan for you. Correct. So it will take some time. If you read, it's written, thanks for waiting. Complex input or large endpoint may take 5 to 10 minutes to analyze. So what it will do, it will generate the test plan as per the industries, like whatever industry testing practices, best testing practices follows, right? Or our engineering practices for the creating a test plan, it will generate accordingly.
Mhm.
And in terms of chatbot, we also have chatbot available.
Mhm.
So chatbot have multiple option. If you want to learn about this tool, how to upload a postman collection, how to generate test plan, everything is there, right? So apart from that, if I want to understand uh, what is BDD testing, right?
Correct.
So whatever you want to ask in and around testing, it will answer you.
Got it.
So if the
Mm.
it will give you the what to say, realistic answers from the AI, whatever model you have associated. So it is talking with that, right?
Okay.
And if you talk about something irrelevant, right, it will not answer you.
Okay.
Okay, this USA. If you are sorry, I didn't respond to the only
Only
respond to
software
software.
testing or
Right.
API testing related question.
Right.
Makes sense.
So this we have done to save the tokens that explicitly, if you want to just talk about testing and around that, it will answer you.
Got it. Got it.
So
Makes
now
sense.
if you see parallelly, it will start working and creating a test plan for you. Right now, everything is coming as an output in the form of Markdown language, MD
Okay.
format.
Okay.
Reason is because we want keep it simple, first of all, in this first release. And
Mhm.
second, lot of plugins or lot of tools directly ingest MD files,
Mhm.
and they will easily read the MD files and generate the whatever output you want. Like if you
Okay.
talk about Jira and other tools, they will take MD files also as an input.
Right.
Correct. But in the next release, we are targeting to give you more option like PDF, Excel, or MS Word.
Got it.
Correct. So it will take some time to process, because right now what is happening, it is taking the endpoints, sending to the model and taking the response and just collaborating the information, and then in the end it will create a complete file in the form of specific form of template of test plan, standard test plan format, right?
Mhm.
Then it will give you the answer.
But I think, sir, even when you compare it to the manual effort, it is still, I mean, I think reducing time to more than 70-80%. So assume that you have to build a test plan or a strategy like this manually. I mean, if you compare it to that, this is nothing. This time is nothing.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
and if I ask you, what
Mhm.
in percentage terms, what do you think is the amount of time this particular tool will save when it comes to test plan creation for API testing?
So for test plan, we done some feedback and surveys
Mm-hmm.
before launching this plugin
Mm-hmm.
and this application, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we have seen that a drastic difference was there, because writing a test plan theoretically, okay, when it was not the AI era, it usually takes 2 to 3 days to write the
Mm.
test plan.
Correct.
And if
Correct.
we talk about end-to-end review, around it will take 5 to 7 days of
Mm-hmm.
review cycles and incorporating the comments and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when we have taken the inputs, right? So we have seen it very, you can say, huge or uh, drastic, you can say, in terms of numbers. When we talk about days, it went to 15 minutes. Correct. So within 15 minutes maximum, 15 minutes with
Which is
payload
huge.
having more than 100 endpoints I'm talking about.
Makes sense.
Correct.
Makes sense.
So this is the level of difference, you can say. 80%
Mm-hmm.
faster test documentation, test plan creation scenarios,
Mm-hmm.
and 95% coverage, test coverage in terms of API endpoints, right? So it is
Mm-hmm.
a very huge number. So because this tool is not sensing the functionality of your application,
Correct.
it is doing the industry best testing on our APIs in terms of security, in terms of different way of HTTP code, missing header, query parameters, right?
Correct.
So it
Correct.
is doing that type of testing on our endpoints.
Got it. Got
So
it.
we
Makes
have
sense.
seen that whatever the missed scenarios and whatever things happen in the past when stories went going from dev to QA, right? So we have dropped from 5 times these type of transaction. Like mostly what happen uh, from QA, usually stories come back to dev, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they miss those scenarios somewhere. They given HTTP response as 200 instead of 400, right? Sometimes illegal parameters also giving entries in the
Correct.
API testing, right? So these type of scenarios, and these type of scenarios sometimes are very drastic, because in terms of security, these are uh, very high scenario right now.
I agree. Yeah. Correct. Correct.
Correct. And when we see about the playwright, then you will see a good amount of time has been saved in terms of writing the playwright automation,
Correct.
and 60% cut down in dev and QA sign off. And I have already said that the time of writing is reduced to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll
And
see,
sir, I have a quick question here. So this API testing tool that we have, the AI based API testing, I would say, is this particular tool, will it work for all platforms? Let's say Salesforce or non-sales. And when I say non-Salesforce, I mean usual full stack websites. Or is there any limitation to any platform?
yeah, so any website which is interacting with any type of backend APIs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it will work on those all type
Got it.
of applications.
Got it. Got it.
So you have seen that test plan is generated successfully. So still you are able to see one note that it might possible that any of the endpoint might be skipped, because
Mhm.
if let's suppose you have any endpoint and your token length is 10,000, and that endpoint input like a content body is itself more than 10,000 token size, right?
Correct. Correct.
That endpoint will be not served, and apart from that all the endpoints will be served.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, so now is going to see some markup language
And
reader,
now
you
we are
can
going to
say.
convert it basically.
Markdown. So when we talk about this, so let me show you first. Just a second.
Sure. So this file is generated with the markup language, and now we're going to copy whatever there is in, and then paste it
So
for the
this is
tool
the
to
file
convert
which is generated by this tool,
it.
right?
Right. So here in this particular is converted, and you can see it in the normal English like language.
Correct. So accordingly, after reading the only the endpoint's name, the system is not knowing about overview, right? So whatever it is generating, it is just generating on the basis of sensing the APIs,
Right.
right? So it is giving you one short overview. Objectives, after reading all the endpoints, it is giving you theoretical objectives, chart data
Correct.
API, chart data stocks, SIP, get livestock price and all, right?
Correct.
What are the endpoints it will be testing under this test plan? Again, it will create some stories for you. You can see API positive scenarios, some story names it will give, some
Mm-hmm.
valid ingest request, and test cases it will create, positive test cases, right?
Correct.
Negative test cases, right? So in terms of endpoints, if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 endpoints basically we are targeting, right?
Correct.
So when we see how many positive test scenarios it is covering right now. So for 15 APIs, it is targeting 50 high level because it's test plan, right? So 50 positive scenario it is targeting for it,
Correct.
correct? And when we talk about negative, right? So around a lot of, you can say, negative test, I must be
Mm-hmm.
specific with it. So
Close to
again,
20, 20,
24.
24. Yeah.
Yeah. So huge coverage in test plan
Right.
itself,
Right.
because test plan always give you the high level
Correct.
picture,
Correct. Correct.
correct? So if you will see, it will give you a lot of in-depth, high level picture,
Correct.
because what are the basic endpoints will cover, and high level, what can be the positive and negative scenarios, right? After
Correct.
that,
Correct.
standard test plan have the risk assessment area, right? Authentication, how authentication and what type of authentication it will test. Deliverable, what will be the deliverable, success
Correct.
criteria,
Correct.
roles of responsibility, entry and exit criteria. test execution strategies, right? It will also give you some fake test schedule, right? You just need to change these
Go
numbers,
and edit it. Right, right, right,
right?
right. That
Tools
makes
and
sense.
automation strategies it will give you. And again, it will give you some test items. If you have any references of your document, just replace it.
Correct.
And again, some test items, what it will cover. And again, feature to be tested, what type of feature boundary analysis and everything in detail, query parameter validation, header validation, whatever it will perform, it will give you.
Correct. So all in all, it's creating a test plan for you with all the technical details and the other details that is around the deliverables and the generic details that you require.
Correct.
So I think
Correct.
using this tool, you can easily save, if not more, on a precautious end, I would say easily 60 to 70% of your time could be easily saved. The reason being
Yes.
that, of course, you have to make the changes and all, but that doing it from the scratch is something that you save yourself from.
Correct.
Right.
It will
Got
create you some sort of traceability matrix also in
it. Right.
terms of requirement and all. It will just understood and created
Right.
and
Right. Right.
negate the scenario, whatever it will cover. So I think it will save a lot of time.
Right. Right. It will basically create a framework for you. Right. And then, of course, you can go and make the changes as you require or as you desire.
Correct.
Got it.
I think it is more than a framework because a lot of things it is giving us. So being a like a solution architect, I can say that mostly what happened most of the time developers also skip these type of things
Correct.
when they are writing
Correct.
the APIs, right?
Correct.
And
Correct.
in terms of engineering manager, let's suppose I have a collections available with me, Postman collection, correct? And I have to create a test plan
Mhm.
and we don't have any right senior people in place or available. So what we can do, we can generate a test plan from it and we can scrutinize and create a test plan if we need to share.
Got it.
Correct? Sometimes
Got it.
our team or our client, so easily we can do.